Welcome back, Mr. J family. Welcome back. Welcome back. It is me, Mr. J, with the Mr. J Show. And today, my friends, so Fourth Impact did a cover of a Korean band called MAMAMOO. Where are we now? And I've had MAMAMOO's page over here. Over here. Oh, you can't see my cursor. Now you can. I've had the MAMAMOO their page open for a while, their YouTube page open. But I've been busy with other things, but people in the comments have been asking me, "Hey, can you watch the original? Hey, can you watch the original? Hey, can you watch the original?" And finally I'm like, "Okay, people really want me to see the original." And so I'm doing it. So, anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, join Patreon, and, well, I mean, this is a Korean band, so I will say, 감사합니다 for watching. I don't hear anything. Oh, God. Jeez. I'm sorry. It just, all of a sudden the music started and it was a little startling. They jump scared me. Wow. Good job. Okay, now I need to be ready for it.
아프도록 설레며 울고 웃었던 고마웠었던 놓지 말자던 때론 다투고자 못 이룬 수많은 밤 한없이 행복해 웃음지었던 worry now 널 만나 몇 번의 계절을 지나
Wow.
그 어딘가 헤매고 있는 게 아닐까 Where we know
Oh man, I got the chills.
Talking about where we going 어디론가 날 데려가 줄래 아님 저 바람 부는 대로 그냥 흘러가겠고 얼마나 한 걸까 여긴 어디쯤일까 On and on we on the road 숨가쁘게 달려왔다 그쳤던 모든 건 어쩐 드라마 같은 걸 yeah. No 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 we know 좋았던 기억 어딘지 끝이긴 한지 숨쉬듯 그렇게 당연했었던 worry now
Wow, beautiful. Again? That time it made the hairs on my arms stand up. I don't know if you can see that, but they're sitting straight up. I don't know if the camera can pick that. That's wild. Twice in a row, right when they hit that high note, and just like the hairs on my arm just like stood straight up. Wow. How old is this? 3 years ago? Is that what it says? It reminds me of like a mix between like BTS, well, a female version of BTS, but like I'm very old, so the Korean music I listen to isn't even a thing anymore. But I used to listen to Boa like a lot, a lot, a lot. and a lot of their singing reminds me of old Boa, and so that's really cool. It's like a mixture of like, and this is just my opinion. Please, Koreans, don't be upset with me by saying this. It's been a very long time since I've listened to Korean music, or even studied Korean. So, but or I mean, studied or listened to Korean music, but it might be just that really the. I'm trying to think. Anyways, I'll talk about it at the end. Sorry.
알고 있는 게 아닐까. Where we now, where we now, where we now, where we now. 기나긴 여행 중
Beautiful. Got a little bit of a trap.
나 아프고 좋아할까 그날마다 서로 잃은 채 헤매일까 Where we now, where we now, where we now, where we now, where we now 꿈처럼 짧았던 모든 날 아름다운 이별 이곳에 너와 같은 꿈을 꾸던 우리들 Where we now
Okay. Wow. That was really quite amazing. I better subscribe to them yet. No? Where's their? I gotta get to the end when their little things come up. I gotta subscribe to them because I really, really like their sound. I'll get to what I was talking about here in a minute. Oh wait, they don't have a little thing. That's all right. I can just go down here and subscribe. You guys saw that live. Well, not live, but in when I did it. Anyways, um, what I was talking about is I. It's been a very long time since I've really listened to any Korean music, or well, I guess I do when I play Beat Saber. There's a lot of cool K-pop songs on there. I could probably find Mamamoo on there, and now I'm thinking about it. But anyways, one of my favorite Korean singers is Boa, and yes, I know that's very, very old Korean music. I understand. I lived in Korea like probably 20 years ago. I went to Pyeongtaek University to study uh, 한국말, and and then I spent 2 years living there. But it was a long time ago. So, but when I was listening to music back then, it was more like Boa and some other stuff, whatever my girlfriend at the time was listening to. But since I was learning how to speak Korean and read and write it as well, I obviously the same way I'm doing with Russia or with Russian currently is I'm listening to a lot of Russian music because once you're able to like, anywho, so don't get mad at me for like comparing them to a Korean artist that is really has nothing to do with them. I understand that. I'm just saying that when I was listening to Korean pop music, I was listening to Boa. With that said, this was beautiful, and they're gonna become part of the show. Which reminds me, I gotta get back to Forestella and a couple other Korean bands that I haven't watched in a long time, but they are amazing. But yes, Mamamoo is now a permanent resident on the Mr. J show. I loved it. I'm not gonna compare the two groups that sang it. It would be unfair of me to say this version is better, this version is better, blah blah blah, because I think it would be unfair for a lot of reasons, but mostly because it's just not a fair thing to do. They both obviously they did awesome because it's their song, and obviously the other group did very well. They stuck very closely to the original arrangement while still giving their own what I call secret sauce to make it their own. But I'm not gonna say one is better than the other. I just won't do that. I don't think that's fair to do. It's not a fair characterization. Anyways, like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I love this. This is awesome. This was awesome. I I feel kind of bad that I've never heard of this group before, but I mean, it is what it is. Better late than never, I suppose, right? Anyways, 감사합니다. 사랑해요. And all the niceties. I'll see you in the next one. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications, hit that super thanks button, and I'll see you in the next one.